And like magic, there we go. We've done it. Yo, what's up? I thought I'd just show you how to make a flag, a custom flag in Black Ops 3 mod tools. I've been asked this by a lot of people, so I thought I would make this tutorial. Anyhow, let's jump right in. Right in front of us is a editing tool that I use quite a lot called Pixel Art. It's like a free Photoshop that's really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly make some artwork and speed it up. And basically, this is going to be what you're going to put on your flag, but you want to make it exactly 2048 pixels wide and 1024 in height. You can also have different sizes if you're going to be using different flags, but I'll talk about that later on.
Never thought that we'd go this far. Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home?
Okay, so I've just made something. It's something pretty simple. What I'm going to do is save it as a PNG format. I know this saves in TIFF, but for some reason this program, the alpha channel, doesn't work with the TIFF export. So then what we're going to do is open it up in paint.net. You may choose to use paint.net to begin with, and that's absolutely fine. Yeah, use whatever you like, whatever editing tool you like, as long as you can save in a TIFF format and it has a working alpha channel. When I say alpha channel, I mean the transparency is working. If you save in it, then all the transparent elements go black and white. Yeah, it's not working. I'm just saving that file. There we go. That's saved. You'll replace it. No, but I will add another one there and save. Okay, so we've done that. We can close it down and leave page. And what I'm going to do is just go to where that file is, and I'm going to rename the flag. And there it is there. I just want to put a 1 on the end. Okay, so we want to edit this and save it as a TIFF. So make sure that the dimensions are in powers of 2. So any number that's 2 by 2. Let's save this as the TIFF. We're going to do that. Save. Okay, so we've got the image, and I like to make reverse images so you can actually have the flag the other way around as well. So what you can do is just do layer, flip horizontal, and then save as. And I just put an R on the end to say it's the reverse image. Okay, and then we close that down. Okay, so the first part's done. The next thing we need to do is go to Ape. So I'm going to go launch up Ape from the launcher. Okay, so Ape's launched up, and now we need to get our flag. So if you type in flag into the filter, you'll see the ones that I've made there, and let's just go past those. So if we go down, we've got ones here, MP flag neutral, and if you just have a look at this, you'll see that it's a simple flag there. We could use that, or we could go and have a look at something else. So let's just do that. There's a green flag, and we go down here, another flag here. This one's not moving. Go down to the next one. There's another flag. Oh, that looks pretty crazy. Anyway, these ones aren't animated for movement. Let's have a look at this one or this one. You might wish to do it on any one of these models, and you can, and the same thing will apply. So let's just grab this. Or the thing is, if you're going to use one that's more portrait, so it's taller than it is in width, you're going to want to design a different image. So you're going to want to design one that's 2048 in height and 1024 in width, especially for this one here. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up to the top one here, MP flag neutral, and what we're going to do is right click it and do duplicate, and then we're going to save it as whatever we want to call it. I'm going to do custom flag ice grenade tutorial. Okay, done that. Then you want to cut it. This is important for future, or you don't want it to get overwritten if they update the mod tools, or if you do verify integrity or something like that. Okay, so we're going to go to filter it by GDTs and go to the custom models GDT we made. If you haven't made one, you can go up here to this button, click here, and just create one called custom_models. Okay, so I've got this here. And I'm going to right click and do paste asset. So now we've got the new asset in here and it's this flag. We're going to need to do just a couple things. So if we go up here, you see it says do not use. Well, you're going to need to untick that so that it shows up in Radiant. That's the first step. The next thing is to now add in your material. And to do this, what you're going to want to do is go to custom model and go to new material. Okay, and then you want to make the new material, so it's material, and you can call it what you like, custom, flag, ice, grenade. I'm naming it the name of the model, but with a prefix of MTL underscore. Okay, so we've done that. The next thing is we need to give it a few settings, and if you're not having it transparent, you might as well use a lit flag, but I'm going to have a transparent on it just to show you. Okay, then surface type, you can give it whatever you like. This is going to be how it reacts to bullet shots and grenades and like how it acts in the environment. I usually make it ice just because ice grenade and it looks funny when you shoot it and it shows up as ice. Okay, gloss range, this will be how the material itself will look. So something with ice is going to be a bit more shiny than something that is ceramic. So really something that's up to you. You might just want to use cloth for the default sort of look of a flag. We'll just use cloth in this instance. Okay, the next thing to do is scroll down and you're going to want to add in the color map. So when you click on this little picture, it's going to create the image and we're going to go to 3 little dots and add in the image we made. So now we need to drag in that image. Okay, so I'm going to go to where we saved it, which was in here. So the first thing you want to do is take the images you've made and put them into your texture assets. So if you go to your root, go to texture assets, then I usually put it in a custom folder to keep things organized. Then what I'm going to do is put it in a mist folder in there because organization is king. Right, let's now back out of here. And if we go to our texture assets and custom and mist here, and we're going to pick one of these. So I'll just pick this one first, open. And what we want to do is just do high res like that and save that. Okay, so the next thing is go back to the flag itself and down here where it says FX anim MP flag neutral, you want to give this the new material that we just made, which is the MTL custom flag ice grenade tutorial. And like magic, there we go. We've done it. So you can put that in your game and it's going to work just great. So what I'll do is I'll save that. We'll go to Radiant and I'm going to press M to bring up the models. And I'm going to do custom flag and put it on all. And we're going to drag that in and you'll be able to check it out. There we go. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Yeah, man. Right. What I'll do next is I'm going to make the reverse one. So all we have to do for this and to do for any other flag you want to make now, like this type of flag, is just right click it, do duplicate, and I'm going to put a R on the end to show that it's the reverse version. And then I'm going to go to the material that we made, which is here, and I'm going to duplicate it and make reverse. Okay, and then for the image, I'm going to create a new one and just put in the reverse image and make sure it's HD, and I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to go back to the new model that we made and just tell it that we want the reverse material. That will switch and you see now it's the other way around. There you go. And what I might have wanted to do was to just have that text further to the left, but now that means that when we're in game we could have a copy of this but to have that one instead. There we go. So you see it's the same image. But what you can do now is have them rotate them like this and they're both visible from this side, and that means you can have some cool sort of things. So you see this side it's showing on the left and then this side it's showing on the right. You might want to play around with the image placement. As you can see, the pole takes up a bit of the image. So on this one on the right, I gave it some space to take it up. The one we just made there, I should have moved everything across a bit so that it looked right. But other than that, that's how you get it into game. The same thing goes with the other flags. Iron Cross, what I'm going to do is do duplicate and I'm going to do custom and I'm going to assign it with the material that we made, and it won't fit right. However, it would if we made it better in the editor. Okay, so save that, and now with the models. Okay, so there's the next flag, and you can see, there you go. Like I said, you'd want to have it long ways, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's how you add in custom flags. I hope this tutorial has helped you out. And subscribe if you haven't already. Write a comment down below if you've got any questions. Like the video. And yeah, take it easy. And I'll see you on the next one. See ya.